This is certainly a something human being show. It's called View the Human News, Human Style. For real. For reality, for fact, human effect, human care, human sharing, human fact, human life. These videos here are that reality, that human life, without the gore, without the killing, without the slaughter, the human truth, the human fact, the human news, the human life. That's what these videos are all about. The effects of the human life. And the poverty, the slaughter, the butchery, the slaughtering, the deceit, and the deceiving, and the deception, and the manipulation of human life, from the slaughterhouse to the 200 girls that were missing in Nigeria, assumedly kidnapped by a terrorist. 200 girls. This is the human news. The human news as it really is, without the flash, without the video, without the popularity, without that, just the human fact, the human effect, the human degree of life, which these girls will suffer, will be unbearable. The cancerous beef that was sold to people without covered up by the department. This is what the news is all about. Reaching the people, reaching the human race. This is what I try to do. This is what I will continue to try to do for all people, for all nations, for all the world. I do the human news here. It's not pretty, but I don't want it to be pretty. I want it to be as gory as it is. I want it to be truth. I want it to be fact. I want it to be reality. I want it to reach people. I want it to touch people. I want people to feel it. I want people to understand it without having to look at all the glory that I look at. This is the human news for human beings, for all human people. I hope people will view. I really do hope people will view. Please view. It's important that people view and understand what shape our world is in. That people deceive us. People rob us. People rape. People kill. People torture. People butcher. War is breaking out in Russia and Ukraine. They said he's moving there to stabilize the Ukraine. But yet they're killing each other all over the place. In Syria, a war-torn nation by terrorists and terrorism. Taking children from Malaya, arming them with AK-47s, teaching them to kill 14, 10, 12 years old. This is the human life, the human reality, the human show, the human truth, the human news, the human fact, the human life. This is what I deal with every day. This is what I put online every day. And I hope people will view. I hope people view strongly and believe me. I hope people will view. I pray people will view. I'm not buying viewers. I'm not buying subscribers. I'm not selling you nothing. I don't want you to buy nothing. I don't want you to promote nothing. But I want you to promote the human news as it should be done. As it should be told. As it should be. The truth of human life. The fact of human life. The reality of human life. This is what these videos are all about. This is what these videos are all about. Reaching the human life. Care for the human life. Fact for the human life. Truth for the human life. Life as self. Life as the real news. I hope people will view it and give me the strength I need to promote news all over the world. Human news, human effect, human view. I want to reach people. I want to reach governments. I want to reach nations. I want people to understand that we're sick of this. We're sick of this in human life. We're sick of the poverty. We're sick of the death. We're sick of the deception by the meat department, by the people who run the Food and Drug Administration. Because he was fooling around with one of the places. Cancerous cows got pumped into the American food market. It's not right. It's not human. It's not. Too much deception by government, by business, by people. War and death and carnage and rape and violation and killing and slaughter and death. From the rape in India to the molestation of children by Catholic religion. We use this people's taxpayer money to pay for it. This is what the news is all about. This is how you make the news. This is how you tell the news. the human person, the human fact, and human form. This is why I do what I do. This is why I hope people will grab on here. People will join here. People will help me fight the world of inhumanity. Because I tell you the truth, and I will continue to tell you the truth. No matter what I do, no matter what video I do, it tells the truth. It tells the fact of human life. It tells the reality of human life. And I hope people will share it with me. And to grow for the human race to a news station that defends the human life with everything it's got. That will defend the human life. That will say when it's wrong, and it should be corrected. And it should be corrected. All of it. You can't right all the wrongs without the power to do so. I can say, well, look, it's going to go away, but it's not. That's the sadness. This is not. But that's the truth of human life. That's the fact of human life. That's the reality of human life. But there's more than just the world of the Ukraine out there. There's a plane at 370 that's missing. They're searching. They think they found it. Hopefully they'll find the 239 bodies and give the relatives the right to bury their family members. This is what I do all the news for. This is what I do all the news for. This is what I continue to do all the news for. I do it for you, the people of the world. I do it for you, the people of humanity, the people of the human race. And that's the truth of human life. That's the honor of human life. I take pride that I tell the truth. I take pride that I do honest videos for caring people, for the human race. I will not call the human race inherently evil, because the human race is inherently good. There are those that are evil. There are those that are evil. There are those like Donald Sterling who are bigots. And that's the fact of human life. That's the truth of human life. That's the reality of human life. There are people like Donald Sterling around. There are bigots in every nation. There are bigots in religions. There are religions that use religion as a cover to molest children. There are 200 girls that disappeared from Nigeria. I will ban known terrorists. This is the news of human life. This is the reality of human life. This is the fact of human life. It's like human history repeated day after 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 week after week after month after year after year. Too long we have not had a say in this world. Too long we have not had a say in this world. It's time we had a say. It's time we had a say. It's time we had a voice. It's time we had the truth. It's time we found the truth. We seek the truth, and we do it for all people, for all nations, for equality, for human rights, for human freedom, for human justice, for humanity. It's time that we grow, not only as a station, but as viewers. It's time that people trust in the station, that we can go where no human life has gone before, into the world. Honestly, through the internet, create an honest human news station that will tell the facts for all people. I'm not going to sell you a plot, I'm not going to sell you a theory, I'm not going to sell you fraud. But I am going to tell you this channel is for all people, and I mean it. And I meant it. It's been that way for 2 years. It's going to remain that way for the next 2 years, the next 20 years. God willing, I'll be around that long enough to see its success, to see it grow, to see it reach the human limits it can reach. And it takes you to do it. It takes you to do it. Do it with honor. Do it with truth. And know when you view here that you are viewing the truth of human life. That every source has been verified, that every source has been proved. And that's the human truth. That's the human news. That's how it should be done. No commercials, no tabloid breaks, no buy this, no buy products, no buy this, no buy that, no sell this, no sell that. Just the human news. Just the human news for the human race, for the human being, for every man, woman, and child on this earth to understand that this is what's going on in our world. This is what affects us. This is what affects other people around the world. This is what I do it for. This is what I do the news for. Because it affects all the people around the world. And it does affect people. And it affects people around the world. That's the human truth. That's the human news. That's the human fact. And I hope people will help join in. What can become the greatest human news voice on this earth ever to be heard. And I promise you that it will maintain its stability, its reality, its fact. And I know when you don't, that we all need each other. That we all need each other in this world. That we're all going to need each other in this world to humanize the human race. That's my problem. When I do the news, I do it with honesty. I do it with truth. I do it with fact. I do it with reality. I don't pull no punches. I won't pull no punches. And I'm not going to tell you a lie. I'm not going to cheat you. I'm not going to sell you nothing. I'm not going to buy nothing. Oh, sure, I could buy subscribers if I wanted to. I could buy subscribers, but it wouldn't do no good. I could buy viewers, but it wouldn't do no good. Because it's not real. It's fake. They wouldn't care. They wouldn't give a damn. If I took $500, put it on a debit card, I could buy 1 million viewers like this. But it's better to have 10,000 viewers that really care, that really believe, that really know. That's the human truth. That's the human fact. That's the human life. That's the human reality. I hope that these videos touch people's hearts, touch people's minds, and touch people's souls. And that everybody comes to understand. And all I want to do is help. All I do is care. All I do is want to help everybody. That's the human truth. That's the human fact. That's the human life. That's the human touch. My hand. The truth of human life. The fact of human life. One grit for all people. One news for all people. One truth for all human life. The truth of human news. No tabloid. No Lindsay Lohan. No movies. No shows. Just the truth. Because there are people here that do the shows already. But this is human news. This is real human flesh and blood news for all people. For all human life. For all human reality. This is what I do it for. View the videos and see if I'm lying. View the videos and see if that's the truth. Because it's the fact of human life. It is the reality of human life. It is the truth of human life. And it's the sadness that I have to do this. And I mourn for the loss of people who treat us up. And I worry for the 200 girls that disappeared in Nigeria. Please think about joining us. We need everybody. We need everybody and everyone to be part of this. Because we have a chance here to make this the greatest news station on earth. The most powerful news station for the human race. For the human race, yeah, that's right. For the human race. Not a big news company, but just a news station for the human race. One that tells the truth for the human race, of the human race, by the human race, for the human race, and only the human race. Only human news. Only human news and how it affects people. I could give you scores of ball games. I could give you scores of sports or other people. Or I could tell you about people like now. Slinger, who's a bigot, who's a rich man, slums towards people. These are the truths of human life. They're in all these videos. They're in all these videos. And I hope people will come to understand that I do this in honor of human life, human care, human peace, human freedom, human dignity, human fact, human life. I do this for all people. For people in Ukraine that are struggling to find their way through life. For the people in Russia who are suffering in poverty. Who are going to suffer more poverty as they deliver sanctions against it. For the people of Syria who have no one to fight for them. For the children in Africa that have no one to fight for them. For the children in Nigeria. For the children in India. For people in the world to end the hopelessness of human life and begin the hopefulness of human life. This is what I do this for. This is what I've always done this for. This is what I've done all these videos for. It's for people to understand that I understand the fright, the fear, and the anger, the frustration of human life that people are sick of. This is 7 Billion Human Being News. Thank you for watching.